Hello, my name is Reese Waters and welcome to Learn Akkadian. Today, we're going to talk about the rule of vowel elision, which is extremely important when translating Akkadian. So to begin, let's look at a G-perfect, third person, feminine plural of parasum, which means to divide. When translating the word that I've just described, we would expect to find iptarasi. However, this is not what would actually appear in the cuneiform. Instead, because of the rule of vowel elision, the word we would find is iptarsi. Dr. Martin Worthington, an Assyriologist at Trinity College in Dublin, defines the rule of vowel elision as follows. Two consecutive syllables, both ending in a short vowel, can only occur at the end of the word. If they occur elsewhere, the second of their vowels is dropped or elided. Now, as you can see here, iptarasi has two consecutive syllables, both ending in a short vowel with the two A's right here. So since these are not occurring at the end of the word, the second of these vowels is dropped to result in the word iptarsi, which is what we would actually find when translating from the cuneiform. In order to understand when vowel elision should occur, it's important to understand how to break up an Akkadian word into its respective syllables. Our first rule is that a vowel can be a syllable by itself, but a consonant cannot. So with alum, which means city, the A would be the first syllable by itself, and then the lum would be the second syllable. Our next rule is that when a single consonant separates two vowels, the consonant belongs to the second vowel. So you can see this represented here, where the L is separating an A and a U, and the L is going to belong to this second syllable instead of the first, which we're showing here what would not occur. The L would not be a part of the first syllable. Next, vowel length does not affect syllabification. So if we see a macron representing a long vowel, this is not going to change the way that we break the word down into syllables. That being said, vowel length does affect elision. So pay attention to the length of the vowels when you're deciding whether or not a vowel needs to be taken out. Lastly, and probably most importantly, adjacent consonants always belong to different syllables. So as you can see here, shar, rum are going to be two different syllables in which these adjacent R's would be separated into each their own respective syllable. And this is why we're never going to have three consonants in a row in Akkadian. Because if there was a third consonant, it wouldn't have a vowel to make it a valid consonant. It would not work in Akkadian. So to finish things off, let's look at one more word where vowel elision is going to take place. So here we have the word shirakum in the G-perfect tense. And we have a second person plural feminine subject. So this word would mean, y'all the women have stolen. Now, as you can see here, we've plugged the root letters into the normal paradigm, and we've added the prefix and suffix to get tash, ta, ra, ki. But because there's two consecutive syllables, which both end in a short vowel, we're going to have to elide the second vowel in order to get tashtarki, which is what we would actually find in the Akkadian. Also, a huge shout out to Andras Lang for again being the winner of the Cuneiform Challenge. So for this week's challenge, I have a little bit of Akkadian trivia for you, and it's going to require a little bit of internet archaeology to figure out the answer. So earlier in the episode, I mentioned the name of an Assyriologist. This Assyriologist is involved in two films which feature the Babylonian language. Now the challenge is to figure out the names of those two films and also the two Mesopotamian cities in which they take place. Good luck, and thanks for watching.